Hello, I'm streaming to you live. Today is Thursday, November 6th, 2025. I am Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. And today I want to talk about peptides or your own perfect medicine. And this is an interesting subject for me because I like to dissect what I see in the world, and part of me makes me think of different things. So I found an article on LinkedIn where a doctor posts here. This is his picture, and he talks about peptides. And I will read what he wrote. 87% of doctors have never heard of MOTS-C. That's why aging seems impossible to fix. What is MOTS-C? It's the first mitochondrial-derived peptide changing how we treat metabolic health. Instead of managing decline, it fixes the root cause. Peptides are tiny proteins that send messages in your body. While mitochondria are your cells' power plants. The science research from 2015 showed MOTS-C made bodies use insulin better, turned on the AMPK pathway, so that's the metabolism's master switch, improved switching between burning sugar and fat, protected against obesity on bad diets. The secret most doctors miss. MOTS-C is like exercise in a molecule. You get workout benefits without joint stress or cell damage. What I've seen works is 8 weeks on, 8 weeks off. Morning doses for metabolic boost combined with mitochondrial support. Never use alone, always in combination. The results? Better blood sugar control. More daily energy. Improved body composition. Maintained muscle during fat loss. Big Pharma is already developing expensive versions. Patents are flooding in. Prices will be astronomical. We're using it now, learning protocols now, building frameworks now. While colleagues wait for more research, we're creating the roadmap. Real innovation happens between scientific discovery and clinical application. Your metabolic dysfunction patients deserves options beyond metformin. Let's chat about it. Dr. Arvin is the guy's name. There's a big, how would you say, craze for these peptides that are tied to mitochondria and stem cells. It's never, what I find disturbing, it's never about being able to do it yourself. It's always about, we're going to help you. You got to go and inject something inside. If it's not a VACCINE, put one of these in there, then it's a peptide. Let's put this in there. And then I kind of observe, where are these things made? Oh, they're making them in China. Okay. And then I come across this article, which I'm going to play. And let's listen.
Urine therapy has been studied thousands of years. Why?
Ayurvedic principle, right? Been around forever.
Why is it that we feel like urine is a toxic waste product because we've been told that? Why wouldn't God create the best medicine inside of us? Why would God say we need to go to a white coat to get healed? Okay, it doesn't make sense. I've been a practitioner of urine therapy since I learned about it in the 90s from the book Your Own Perfect Medicine. That's a great book. I would recommend everybody read that book, Your Own Perfect Medicine, or go to urotherapyresearch.com. We've been putting the research up there on that website for quite some time. You can go read about it. You can learn about it. So even if you don't have any money and you don't have the ability to buy supplements, you know that just by using your own urine, and you can put it on your skin, you can do many enemas with it. You don't even have to drink it. You can drink it. You can do enemas with it. What we've seen is because you have stem cells in your urine. You have about 140 undifferentiated stem cells in your morning urine. Wake Forest did a study a few years back. They let the urine sit. They took a liter of urine. They let it sit for 21 days. And in 21 days, there was over 150 million stem cells. So we have a process where you can just let it sit, you can culture it, and then you can just do many enemas with it. And you're getting 100 million stem cells undifferentiated from your own body. What we found is when people have been doing the urine therapy for 6 months, their body, through the epigenetics, like what Bruce Lipton talks about, their body is developing biodefense systems against the nanotechnology. Now, nothing else is going to do that.
I've never heard that part before. I've never heard that connection. So you're saying that after 6 months, we're beginning to develop. Is it basically our body intelligence creating a new defense system in the face of a new attacker? And that intelligence is creating something that wasn't there before. So it's not your existing immune system. It's the combination of the urotherapy and that intelligence that does it.
Absolutely, because the urine therapy is the intelligence. You're putting the intelligence back in your system. That's how it works. That's why if you're low in hormones and you start drinking your own urine, your body will produce the hormones that you need to balance out your hormones. There's over 5,000 components in urine. There's even 6 things they call the God molecule that science hasn't even been able to identify.
That short video is very interesting because they talk about stem cells being within the urine itself. And it's no secret that urine creams or urea cream is widely used, or what it's made, and it's known to be quite good, effective. But my family, my grandparents, who no longer are here, they passed away, knew about using urine to help heal cuts and so forth. They knew about it. And when I hear the explanation as to why, it now makes a lot of sense, because when you have people that are studying the urine and the properties of urine, could it be of benefit to the population. From the perspective of Big Pharma, they would probably say, no, we can't have people drinking their own urine, because then there's no money in piss. They don't make anything if people are healing themselves. And then I asked the question, what are peptides made out of? If they're talking, this doctor here is talking about peptides, where are they being made? In China? What do they have a lot of in China? They have a lot of people, right? Do you think that maybe they would be collecting that urine and maybe doing something with it? It's quite possible. And you'd never know about it, especially if they're made in China. Oh, we have strict rules. Strict rules, all right. People are donating. Oh, they'll say, hey, we'll have urine collection banks, you know. Instead of sperm banks, they have urine collection banks. How much would they pay to collect it? Who knows? Like, there's all kinds of weird stuff that goes on around the world. And if you have people that are willing to give them, piss away their urine, well, hey, I don't know. Could that be a way where they collect these peptides? Just asking the question. Because, you know, the idea of drinking your own urine is probably pretty gross. Because we've been taught it's not, shouldn't do it, but you know, I think about this. I'm drinking the cleanest and most absorbable water. Is there a possibility that my body would create the stem cells that I'm lacking, and the hormones, let's say, even if it was just growth hormone that would be produced and released in the urine? Would there be a benefit of of even trying it? And when I think further about the X39, where it's used to create stem cells and activate the production of stem cells inside the body, could there be an additional benefit to that? Well, I scratch my head a little bit. Could there be a benefit? And the book itself, I have a copy of that book, Your Own Perfect Medicine, and I acquired it, I think it was in 2021. Quarter 3 or 4. It was quarter 3. And read through it. And it was very interesting. Did I explore the thought of using drops? Yeah, I did. Did I get away from it? Yeah, I did. Am I rethinking this? This is a potential tool? Yes. I would be lying to you if I said no. So is there benefits to combining like the cleanest and most absorbable water with the X39, and perhaps even using urine therapy as an additional piece to help with hormones, for example? Certainly got me thinking a little bit. And maybe this episode is the the start of something. Now, the book itself talks about, when I say the book, Your Own Perfect Medicine, talks about starting off slow. And there's also guiding principles in terms of what people have done in the past and how they should manage their treatments if they're going to explore that. Now, in that same book, there's also a large number of case studies that were done, and where people had all kinds of diseases, like a lot of different things. And did they help heal themselves with the application or the introduction of their own urine? And the answer is yes. So it begs the question, is there an opportunity for you to use that as a consideration? I think the answer is yes to that. And now, where you live in the world will also probably influence how your body produces stem cells that are released in the urine. And I think that the water choices that you have around you will definitely influence that. And one thing that makes me think is that the word intelligence, how these guys were talking about the intelligence of the intelligence of how the urine adapts, I guess, if you want to call it. So if you support that intelligence with the cleanest and most absorbable, or would there be some benefits that would be reaped? Gotta make one wonder. Because somebody who's in a white coat wouldn't want you doing something like that, because then you don't have a problem that you need to approach them for. Right? And that's how this world turns, is there needs to be a problem in order for you to make money. So I'm just asking the questions. It's up to you to perhaps do some more research, or maybe even buy the book Your Own Perfect Medicine and read it. And poke around. Ask people questions. Are people doing it? I see there are some groups that are that they're talking about it. And for very good reason. Are they reaping the benefits from it? Probably they are. But you're not allowed to know about it. Because that's against big pharma policy. If everybody knew about it, gee, then they don't make any money. It's kind of sad, this world today. It's all about money. So, if you haven't done so already, I probably should write a blog post about this, and I will put it at Unlock Your Bioenergy, because I think it's important to have that as a tool in your toolbox in terms of managing your own health, because I think it's important to keep it in control of yourself, because only you yourself know if things are good or not. And when you visit Unlock Your Bioenergy, after scanning that QR code, you can find all the buttons here. this is the first one is the will take you to start X39, which contains studies and some testimonials of other doctors that have studied the light activation and how it affects the production of stem cells inside the body. If you want to make a purchase of a patch of the X39 or any of the other patches, you can click on this button, which is what I call bioenergy products. And if you're interested about water, the cleanest and most absorbable, what I call deuterium free, or what John Ellis calls deuterium free, and with a molecular bond angle of 114 degrees, that makes it super absorbable, empowers the voltage and biochemistry inside your body. Hey, perhaps this is something you might want to look at. And if it turns out you end up, after you start drinking this water, you'll find there's John Ellis himself talks about the smell of urine. He says when you first start drinking the water, your piss is going to stink. And that's because your body is clearing out toxins. But after a period of time, it probably won't stink. Just throwing it out there. And then testimonials and so forth. And if you would like to join me under the umbrella of Unlock Your Bioenergy, comment below on this video. And lastly but not least, if you like the idea of having a lymphatic system trigger, I use the skip rope from Buddy Lee. So encourage you to take a look. And if you want to make a purchase of the X39, that QR code right there, right here, scan that. It'll take you to lifewave.com. That's where you should only purchase from, directly from the manufacturer. And that way you're not getting any counterfeits and you're not being robbed of your money. And let's get on. Today's cardio session is going to be shoulders, rotator, and traps. So I'm going to be implementing the explosive alternating isometrics. I'm going to be using the I'm going to turn the metronome on to ensure that there we go. So it's set at 60 beats per minute. Let's begin. Cards are shuffled, ready to go. Half an hour, that's good. So, as you see on the list there, it's all written. So first card is Black Ace 10. So we're doing face pulls, medial delts, and traps. Okay. I like to do the face pulls. There we go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's 10. All right. Then we have, medial delt raises. Just going to use the free weights. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, have traps. Just gonna do it this way. Step on the bands. Step like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's good. Now, next card is Black Queen 4. So we have medial delt raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of awkward. I must say, having alternating, it does feel awkward. Next is Red Jack 4, so that's the rope. 40 skips. 10. 1, 2, 3. 20. 1, 2, 3. 30. 1, 2, 3. 40. All right. Next up, Red King 8. So front deltoids. I'm going to use a little bit heavier weight. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's 8. Next card, Black King 7. So this time, rear deltoids. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 8. All right. Next card, Red Ace 7. So front deltoids. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Next is red rotator. So here we go. I'm going to do it this way with the pool noodle today. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 8. Switch sides. So just doing more explosives. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I just realized I'm not supposed to. Oh no, I'm doing right. There we go. Okay. Now it is rope. We're doing 70 skips. 10, 2, 20, 2, 30, 2, 40, 2, 50, 2, 60, 2, 70. All right, next up, Red King 5 front deltoids. There we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next up, Red Jack 9. So we've got more jumping. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. Next up, Black Jack 9. So we're doing traps. Here we go. 1, 2. So I'll fix this like this here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, Black King 4. So we have face pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, Black Queen 10, medial delt raises. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using a 10-pound weight for the medial raises. Next is Black Ace 3. So we have face pulls. And then more delt raises and traps. 3. There's 4. Alright. Next is medial delt raises. 1. I'm going to do it this way. 2. And then 3. Alright. Next is traps. Skipping. Here we go. And 1. 2. And then 3. Next card, Queen, red Queen, 3. So rotator. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next card is red Queen again, 7. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next card is red ace, 4. So front delts. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching things up a little bit to make time is taking too long. And now it's rotator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, there's 4. rotator, now rope. 40 skips. 10. 20. 30. 40. Last face card is blackjack. 9, so we're doing traps. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I'm just going to flip the cards straight over and go right into the first card. So I think it was ace. 6, black ace. So starting with face pulls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next is medial belt raises. 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next is okay, traps. Really? There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next card is black queen, 9. So medial delt raises. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Next up is red jack, 10. So rope. There we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Excuse me. 70, 80, 90, 6 front deltoids. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next card is Black King 5. This time we're doing face pulls. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. All right. Next card is Red Ace 10. So front deltoids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's 10. All right, next up is rotator. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's ace rotator. Now ace rope 10. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Next up, King, Red King 8. So we have front deltoids. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8. Next card, red jack, 7. So, skipping. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. All right. Next, blackjack, 3. So we're doing traps. There we go. 2, 3, 1 more. Okay. Next card, black king, 6. So face pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next card is, oh gosh, black queen, 5. So medial delt raises. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next card is black ace, 8. So we have face pulls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. Next up, medial delt raises. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. Oh, all right. Medial delt. Now it's traps. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Next card is red queen, 6. So we have rotator. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next card is Red Queen again, this time 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next card is Red Ace 5. So we're doing front delts. And then rotator again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotator. There you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. All right, next up, rotator. Now we have rope, 50 skips. 10, 20, 30, 50. Last card, Blackjack 8. So we are doing the traps. All right. There we go. Oops. I didn't want that to happen. There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That's it for the workout today. Oh, yeah. A little bit here. Oh. Okay, so as I always do, I'll show you the timestamps. So November 6th, 2025, starting time was at 2:19. And here's my heart rate. It doesn't get any higher than 150 today. 143 for a max, that's it. So my conditioning is definitely starting to show itself now, slowly but surely. And I hope yours is too, if you're following along or have been following along. There's nothing more rewarding than having a strong, healthy body. Support your recovery with the X39, which you see the QR code right there, right here, there. That's the QR code to make a purchase of X39. And I'll be the first to tell you it works for me. Because I was making the legs scream yesterday, especially when I was doing those plyo squats, explosive squats. And the legs were burning a lot yesterday. And I wake up this morning and I recovered from it. And I attribute a lot of that recovery to the activation that the X39 provides and helping your body create the stem cells to rebuild muscle fibers inside the body. And when you support the mitochondria cells with the cleanest and most absorbable water, deuterium free with a 114 degree molecular bond angle water, I tell you, it works. It really does. And I'm going to be 50 years old in 2026. I'm 49 now, so I still got a ways to go, but I feel fantastic. And to be saying that at this age, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to feel younger again. And I'm not using any peptides or injections. No supplements. Only supplement is the salt. Redmond real salt. Like, seriously, is it that simple? I think it is. And it's all about just making the choices that are here for us. We know salt. We need salt. We need the magnesium from it. And when I think about lobsters, much like how David talks about lobsters, what are they eating? Salty plankton, or whatever you want to call it, krill? Do they eat krill like whales do? I don't know. But lobsters are also deep in the water. They're on the bottom, right? So are they getting direct sunlight? No, not per se. Especially if they're in deep water. So, just think about it. Does the X39 help with light activation? When the sun is not shining, you're not getting the activation. You're not getting the signal for your body. So, it does help. Costs a coffee a day. Skip the coffee. I don't have to drink it. Instead, invest in maybe some cleaner water. And top it off with some X39. Then I think you're in a position where you're going to start winning. We all like to win some. So that's it for today. Tomorrow's Feel It Friday. That'll be the playing with the cards again, jumping jacks, mountain climber and a push-up, and the rope. So join me tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Have a good night. Bye.